It was just another Terraria UHC. This one was supposed to be a practice UHC, less competitive than a regular UHC, and I didn't expect much to happen. However, throughout the whole event, there was one player who kept on seemingly anticipating my every move. Welcome to PTHC1. Everyone freaked out into chat when Crabbro joined, as usual, but it was pretty clear this one was a fake. I mean, he didn't even capitalize the second B. How was this not obvious to people? I didn't get the best start. I immediately fell behind when I was at a junction at a cave, and decided to head in a direction different to everyone else, and immediately got to a dead end, next to everyone else finding an underground house, so then I had to go back up to find a new area to explore. I eventually went into the snow biome and found some dead guy's stuff, where the single useful item was a snowball cannon. Not gonna complain though, that thing was great. I do have some questions about how you managed to die so quickly in a snow biome with that thing though. I mean, the game hasn't even been going on for 10 minutes yet. Anyway, since the snow was on the right, I knew the jungle would be on the left, so I started heading over there to start getting some real loot. And immediately found another dead body. Don't mind if I do. After looting yet another corpse, I still didn't have enough gear, so I kept on exploring in the jungle and found someone with a somewhat terrifying amount of gear. Luckily, I managed to slip past and steal some loot, but I'd have to be careful. I was able to craft a blade of grass though, so I'm pretty sure I've basically already won. After a while, I managed to get full platinum armor, so I felt safe recalling into the goblin army. I started heading back towards the snow biome when suddenly I got attacked by a formidable warrior in wood armor. I somehow, though, barely managed to survive his fearsome assault. Back to walking. And yet, just as I was getting out of the snow biome, yet another person decided it would be a great idea to annoy me while I'm in the middle of crafting potions. Luckily, as soon as he realized his weapons dealt approximately 0 damage, he immediately recalled. Yet before I could even get 5 seconds to relax and craft my potions, another guy in wood armor as well decides it would be a great idea to engage right after the previous guy with enchanted sword just got completely destroyed. I still needed materials for my iron skin potions, so I decided to just ignore him and get some more. But he would not leave me alone. Why do you keep doing this? I just want to craft some iron skin. Turns out he had crimson armor the whole time, and didn't even bother to craft himself a pick for me. So inconsiderate. Anyway, now I can finally craft some iron skin without getting attacked for 5 seconds. Right? Wrong! This same guy, Sag, who cleared out half of the underground jungle was back. But I mean, I had my blade of grass, so basically a guaranteed win. And I had to use my teleportation potion. That fight was just embarrassing. And someone summoned Skeletron. I have a strange feeling I know who it was. And at least I can go follow him in and maybe get some gear for myself as well. And he blocked off the dungeon. Why is this guy always one step ahead of me? His playstyle just feels too efficient. It's like he constantly knows what I'm going to do. I went to summon the Brain of Cthulhu, but got rudely interrupted by yet another player. Why can I never do anything without getting interrupted this game? Your blade of grass can never match up to mine. Speaking of being interrupted... And he has a magic conch, because of course. Well, there goes any chance of ever killing him. Want to mine just enough meteorite for a certain item. And then for the Brain of Cthulhu. And Wall of Flesh has awoken. Wonderful. the guy who looted the jungle, killed Skeletron, and got all the dungeon loot, just killed the only other player in the underworld and is about to start hard mode. This is fine. And a blood moon, while I am in the jungle, when hard mode is about to start, in crimson armor. Yeah, should be fine. And there goes hard mode. And I get forced recalled by a wall-hacking tortoise. You may be wondering, how exactly do I plan to save this? I'm at spawn, nowhere near hell, with no molten pick. It's the middle of a blood moon, I still only have crimson armor, and I don't even have full max health yet. Well, if you're doing poorly, someone else is always going to be doing worse. And the imposter has been dealt with. Only I am allowed to have a wildly out-of-control ego here. And with that kill, I actually got back into the game somewhat. I finally got an actual double jump, and a bit later got another kill in the underground jungle. And right after recalling from that to build more housing, I found another guy's stuff just laying there. Apparently he died to a wyvern while I was in the jungle, and I just didn't notice. Didn't really get much from it, but hey, I'll always take some free loot. Goblin Tinker also arrived, so 2.5 hours into the game, and I finally get some real accessories. And Sag killed the last remaining player. It's now a 1v1. I just feel like this guy is just playing way too well. I've only ever fought one player this good, but the crabbar I killed was obviously fake, and I don't know anyone else with this playstyle. And Ultras finally got destroyed. My PvP shenanigans have cost me a bit, as I don't yet have a molten pickaxe, but this time, keeping an eye out for hacking tortoises, I actually got down to the underworld and made a molten pick pretty quickly. Obligatory mining montage incoming. 'Yet halfway through my beautiful mining montage, it turns out the Sag username doesn't match any account in the Discord, so the admins asked which account he was. Because both me and Crab are alive, and we both know who we're facing now, well, this can go on basically forever. I tried looting a few souls of flight, Crab interrupted me, I went to try and loot a few more, Crab interrupted me again, then I finally managed to get enough for wings. This was basically set to go on for several more hours, unless...
I love you もろくに言わない口下手で